Guys on the track, whoa!
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you are new, go ahead and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post. And if you are not new, welcome back to my channel. So today, I know I always say we have a treat, but we have a special treat today. We have twice the businesses in this video. And so we have Baby D's Cajun Kitchen and we have Sweetthangz.
Guys on the track, whoa!
So hey guys, I'm here with the owner of Baby D's Cajun Kitchen, Jasmine. Hi. I'm so excited to have you here, girl. So yes, before we get started into the tasting, we're gonna go ahead and ask Jasmine some questions. So Jasmine, what got you started with Baby D's Cajun Kitchen?
So I started Baby D's Cajun Kitchen because my family and we're from New Orleans originally, so we used to just joke all the time about, like, if we started a restaurant, like, we'll put these people out of business. And so I enjoy cooking. You know, my family would all gather at my mom's house and they have me cook. And so
Okay.
One day my cousin was like, you should just really start selling your food. And you know, even before that, like, my ex-husband would tell me all the time, like, you should sell this food. And I'm thinking, oh, you guys like,
right,
you
y'all just hype me up.
Yeah, like, y'all are saying this because y'all want to keep cooking.
Right.
But, you know, I'm like, okay. So we just did one day we did like a trial run, and I cooked some food, and a bunch of people would buy it. But mostly, you know, it's just family inspired. You know, it was when I would cook. When I first started, I would only cook like on Sundays. So everyone would gather at my mom's house, and it was just a reason for us to come together, which is part of the reason why we call it Baby D's. My cousins, they always joke and call me my mom Baby D, like from Friday. So that's why we called it Baby D's Cajun Kitchen, because we would use her kitchen. She's Baby D, and we was cooking Cajun food.
Awesome. So you guys hear, you know, just how, you know, even small dreams can foster into something more.
Yeah,
so, Jasmine, what accommodations are you making for your customers during this current pandemic?
Yeah, so, I mean, we mainly started, like right before COVID was, you know, like before they were starting to shut everything down. So, we, like, the height of our business was right at the beginning, middle of the pandemic. So what we have been doing, for instance, like, I don't allow everyone to come inside. I'll, you know, package it up. I buy like individually wrapped silverware with salt and pepper and napkins inside. I'll bring it out to them. You know, that way we keep our social distancing going on.
Yes.
But that's mainly what we've been doing. I mean, in the beginning, there were people who would want to come inside sometimes, which I understand because it's in my home. You know, people want to take a look around, which I'm completely fine with. We just make sure they would have their mask on, or, you know, like maybe stand at the door or something like that, and then bring it to them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Absolutely. So she's making sure you guys are safe and healthy while you still get that good Cajun food that she offers. And then the last question that I have for you, I see that your menu, it changes daily. So what has been your favorite item on the menu thus far?
Yeah, my favorite item on the menu is the gumbo. And probably, I have a couple, guys, but I guess, yeah, my favorite is the gumbo. My dad, he makes, oh my gosh, it's great. So, you know, I mean, I make gumbo as well.
Okay.
But my dad had recently moved up here from Texas, and the last couple times that we had gumbo, I let my dad make it. And let me tell you, I was like, I'm never making it again. Like,
right.
I'm like, you can make it every single time at this point.
Right.
It's like, this tastes way better than mine.
Yeah.
have people like texting me or calling me every week like, do you have gumbo today? Do you have gumbo today? I'm like, okay, he outdid me, all right.
So you're getting a little bit of her gumbo, you're getting a little bit of her dad's, but it's all good.
Yeah.
So, period. Okay, so describe these dishes that you have for us today.
Yeah, so right now we have some catfish. Catfish is like one of my most popular dishes. Everybody wants catfish. I go through so much catfish.
Really?
Yes. But you know, it's good. I'm a little catfished out, but because I make it so much.
Right.
But it's good. It's really good. And then we have this. This is the Cajun chicken pasta. I put shrimp in this one. It comes without shrimp as well, though. Just kind of depends. A lot of people have seafood allergies.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm from the South. I'm from New Orleans. We came up eating seafood, so
Right.
you know, I'm always surprised by people asking me like, "Can you leave the shrimp out?" And I'm like, "Okay."
It hurt a little bit, but I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess. But yeah, so normally with the pasta, I use tortellini pasta, and it's a 3 cheese tortellini. It's really good, but they were sold out. So we had to, you know, make an accommodation, switch it up a little bit, but it's still really good. I mean, the penne pasta works really well with it too. So
Okay.
yeah, we have some mushrooms in there. You barely taste them.
Okay. I've never. Okay, so this is a disclaimer. I'm gonna have my videographer put the disclaimer here. I usually do not eat seafood with the exception of shrimp, but I promised myself I would start expanding my horizons. So I'm going to try it today, you guys. So you're gonna be here to see me try. And mushrooms. I've never had mushrooms before, but I'm not really opposed to them. I've just never had them. So
Never ever.
never ever.
You know what? I can't judge you because I recently discovered, actually last year is when I discovered that I actually like mushrooms. I had no idea. And I mean like mushrooms by themselves, like not in a dish or anything.
Really?
Yeah, my cousin, he came over one day to my mom's house and he brought like some salmon, some mushrooms, and onions. And he just started sauteing them with the onions.
Right.
He put a little salt and pepper on them, and he's like, "Come on, Jasmine, you have to try this." I'm like, "Well, I'm not about to eat mushrooms." I'm like, "I don't do mushrooms." He was like, "Come on, just try it." I tried it. He was like, "It's good." Huh? I'm like, you know what? Okay.
You kind of gotta rely on yourself.
Yeah,
That's all right.
exactly. I was like, But I can't lie. After that, like that was like we would make you know our dishes for the customers, but we would always have us some salmon and some mushrooms, and that's what we would be eating.
Right. Okay. So you never know what you might like and find when you try stuff. Yeah, that's what I was basically trying to say.
Don't knock it till you try it.
So we're going to go ahead and get in. Okay, catfish of the sea. I'm going to try it. My dad's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be like, "You don't eat mine."
Uh-oh. Oh, it's part of my job, Dad. I had to eat. I had to try it.
That's crispiness to it.
Everybody wants some of that.
Tell me what you taste, girl. What kind of flavors do you taste?
I'm trying not to get this crumb stuck in my gum, but this is gonna hurt. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it's
You
on.
got it.
So, it honestly, like, I hate when people say this because it's definitely not true, but it tastes like chicken. It really does. Like, dip it in some ketchup, and it doesn't taste fishy. My biggest thing when it comes to seafood is like the texture. With the crunchiness of it, it doesn't bother me that much. I'll say that honestly. So like the breading on it, it's not like it's just perfect. It's seasoned, but it's not like salty. So, you know, you gotta have some talent to not over season something, and you know. So,
I am a little heavy-handed on the salt, I won't lie, but I've been doing better.
Good.
And honestly, what I've discovered is like with seafood, with catfish, it absorbs flavor very well.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, and then, you know, the breading has its own salt in it. So it's kind of like you can't overdo it, or it really will be too salty.
Okay.
A lot of times, it's actually all the time, like with my catfish, I barely put any salt on the actual fish. Like I may sprinkle like a little something on it.
Right.
I season it with other things, but I barely put any salt on it because it's very easy to over season it to the point where it's just too salty. You don't get, like I said, I mean, like you said, that fishy taste. Of course, you want to try to cover that,
Right.
but the saltiness,
yeah,
it's a no. It's a no.
I have the issue where I either over salt or under salt.
Okay, yeah.
And then like afterwards I'm having to, you know, kind of go back and add. But I'd rather undersalt something.
Absolutely.
You can always go back and add, but you can't take away salt.
Absolutely.
But I would honestly eat that. I would.
Girl,
So yes, I will take it home and I'm gonna tell my nana, I'm gonna tell my aunt, I'm gonna tell my dad. I don't eat everybody's catfish, but I eat Jasmine's catfish, okay?
That's right.
So yes, I love that. Thank you so much. I was nervous, y'all. I was like, whew. I feel like Squidward taking a bite.
I know she
I was
took like,
like,
okay.
I was like, I'm gonna see how much my fork pulls off, and I ain't gonna take anything off. But it was good. It was good. This is the tasting of the shrimp and chicken Cajun pasta. I feel like restaurants should do Cajun pasta more. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some shrimp. Some chicken.
Yeah, you better warm
You see how I stuffed it in my mouth?
Like, okay, that's better.
First time I tasted it was good, but having it warmed up, man. So she said she usually likes to spice things up for herself. You know, I love really spicy stuff, but she also does tone it down for, you know, other people as well. So she'll accommodate with you, she'll work with you. But I could definitely eat this like 10,000 times hotter.
I know that's right.
Yes, this is. So how much are these dinners?
Yeah, so mostly when I do the plates, like I give people different options. Like you said, the menu changes pretty much every day. So a plate like this with, like if you had just the pasta, like they come with the main dish and then I'll have 2 sides. So I'll do like catfish as a side, I'll do fried chicken as a side, I'll do you know, like dinner rolls or cornbread as a side, and so and then I serve them with a drink. So just like with this pasta, if there's no shrimp in it, I do for $17. The pasta, the shrimp, a drink, sides. So yeah. And then depending on, you know, I accommodate my customers. It really just depends on what they want. If they want, they're like, can I just get a little bit of this or a little bit of that? You know, I charge appropriately. You know, I'm definitely not trying to rob anybody, especially during the pandemic.
Right.
So, yeah. But that's about how much that would cost them. A lot of times, like I said, everybody really wants catfish. So I'll do like a catfish plate. It comes with 4 pieces of catfish. And then I'll do like the pasta as a side or jambalaya as a side. Like whatever other main dish that I cooked, you can always sub those out for sides as well.
And I think I want to try something here. And this is just me being someone who likes to eat a lot.
I know what she going at, and let me tell you, it's a good idea.
I'm making a mess, y'all, but let me see here. this, a little bit of that. Okay.
It works, right? Okay.
No, that worked.
Guys on the track, whoa.
I'm gonna have to cut out all my chewing, but this is good, girl. This is good.
I'm glad you enjoyed
So
it.
y'all, on a scale of 10, I used to do like the bad and bougie scale. That's what my channel is called, Bad and Bougie Eats, but this is definitely bougie. This is a 10. Yes, this is a 10. This is a 10.
Period.
The fact that not only she got me to try 2 new foods today and they were all really good, and then together they were all really good. So thank you, Jasmine, so much. I've really enjoyed this. Like, this is like a home cooked meal. Like,
That's the goal.
I could eat this pasta. Whew. Good thing I don't make this pasta myself, because it would go right to my hips. But y'all, please check out Baby D's Cajun Kitchen. She is here local to Denver, Colorado. Well, Denver/Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We deliver, so baby, wherever you at, let me know.
Just let her know. And if any of my Georgia people are familiar with, what's that place called? They sell like $5 trays. Cookout. This is like the fancy cookout. Like, you're getting a full meal that's really gonna fill you up, but you're getting it for a reasonable price. It's not like you're going to those 5-star restaurants and paying all that money for something that's way more flavorful anyways. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, they needed, so they proceeded to put their hand out. But where was you when I was trying to plan out a life of good fortune?
So hey y'all, this is like part 2. So we did the food tasting of Baby D's Cajun Kitchen, and now we're going to do a mukbang with Baby D's Cajun Kitchen and Sweetthangz. Bang. So explain some of the festivities that we have going on.
Okay, we have, yes, some filet mignon. Filet mignon. It's just real simply cooked. Shayla made a garlic butter sauce that we just poured over it. But yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta do too much to this. Put some salt and pepper on it. Let it cook itself for the most part.
We got some crab and some shrimp with some garlic butter. What's in this bag? Corn. And we have some strawberry crunch apples.
So let's dig in.
Yes,
I want to know where I want first.
just start out.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This one I go first.
It's probably still kind of warm though.
Yeah, that's okay.
Here, I can pass it over.
Oh, thank you. Just reaching over everything. Cover it all up.
What? The apple's good?
The apple is good.
It's probably hot still though.
Nope, just right.
Oh, we want some more garlic butter? We get some up here.
You can get your
I don't know
own.
what type of animal this comes from. That's a free contribution.
It's just cow.
A special one.
The special cow. Yeah,
The butter just,
yeah. Butter, yeah.
oh my gosh. I can use this like every day.
Something that's called like this.
So you only eat shrimp, you don't eat that? Or you never ate that?
I've never really eaten it.
But you want to try it tonight?
So do you
You
know,
like the tiniest piece.
do you know how to crack it?
Oh, I love it. It's like,
Look, your little piece. No,
Or this whole red
Yeah.
part?
Just
That's
cut it off.
little?
Yeah. That's little. You said little. Well, make sure you get the little, get this little piece in there.
Right.
you just take that out and then just dip
Or
it.
unless you want this piece right here.
Do I eat the red part?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
I don't know. Maybe I do need a bigger piece. But I
Yeah.
couldn't really like tell.
See, you need a bigger piece. So let's find you one. Okay.
So
This one
disrespectful.
right here.
Oh yeah, that's a good piece right there. And then like the butter helps it. Even though really you don't eat, with this you really don't even eat the butter. Cause yeah,
Come on. Just
saying.
Okay, 2021.
Yeah. No.
It's not bad.
But it's something different.
Yeah. It's the
It
texture.
has an undertone of the sea. Like seafood just has this undertone to it. Like it tastes like it's from the sea. It's not that bad.
What made you start wanting to like interview like small like businesses?
So like during the COVID season, I was just like, and just like with everything that happened with George Floyd, I'm just like, we're out here spending all of our money in these white businesses that don't care about us. And so I'm like, you know, I need to find something where I can promote these minority businesses. And at first it was just black owned, but then I decided to do minority because I realized like we all like have that struggle of like trying to get into business and break through, and it's hard. So I just want to be that helpful hand for other businesses because I also own my online boutique, and that's been super hard for me. And it's just like there's a lot of resources I didn't even know I needed, and you know, I just want to be that bridge.
What do you sell in your online boutique?
I sell women's clothing, sizes extra small through 3X.
So you only do wholesale?
I tried to drop shipping and I went through Oberlo, but they didn't change the delivery time. So people were waiting like 3 weeks for their stuff, and I'm like, you know, that's gonna be really bad for my business. So I just decided to stop.
Can get it faster.
Right.
Well,
Get smacking.
well, no, I'm smacking. I'm sorry. He's like,
Oh, for real, girl.
I told you
I was smacking on that filet mignon.
Filet mignon is expensive though.
It sounds expensive. The better the silent, it's expensive.
That's why I just call it filet mignon.
My palate ain't that expensive.
Girl, really don't.
Try one.
It's a treat, that's all. The strawberry crunch is sweet, but the apple kind of helps like balance.
that's why I don't use
Red apples. Maybe it could be too sweet. Yeah.
There's this place in Huntsville, Alabama that sells apples kind of like this, but this is way better. Whatever.
I can't snap with mine. Right there, I was trying to snap for you.
I'm like, what is she doing? All I hear is this. Get it together.
Yeah. Eat a little too good tonight.
So we haven't done your interview yet. You want to do it now?
We can.
All right, let's go. So, Shayla, what got you interested in starting your business, Sweetthangz?
I like to bake. And so, you know, I was just like in the kitchen making cheesecakes, all kind of stuff. I'm like, I could get money for this. So then, I started only with like 3 jars, like banana pudding, strawberry shortcake, and cookies and cream. Then I just started seeing other stuff, like getting inspired by other people that do this. So I started doing different stuff. I do the apples, I do food like fried Snickers, fried Twinkies, fried s'mores.
Y'all are trying to start my heart up.
All the good stuff we
How much would you charge for that? I would pay for that.
She makes the butter, but the filet mignon, like with just a whole one. Cause honestly, like they're like small pieces of meat.
7 ounces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're small pieces of meat, but they're really expensive.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
We gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna tell them what I'm gonna charge you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna charge them that.
Okay, that's fair.
Well,
So the fact that she charged you, she charged me. I totally forgot my next question. Didn't I forget this earlier?
Oh, what accommodations?
Yes.
Yeah.
What accommodations are you making for your customers during?
so I really didn't have to make any,
Yeah.
honestly.
It's already being safe.
Besides, I mean, I'll wear my mask outside. That is kind of an accommodation because some people like, you know, we're face to face. Okay, here, I have my mask on.
Yeah.
I mean, I always get my body so in there.
Yes. What has been your favorite item off of your menus thus far?
Okay, I can pick one from each category. How about we do that?
Okay.
So drink-wise, because I do make drinks, it would be my Arnold Palmer Byshae. So
That's it.
So it's Arnold Palmer, a liqueur, then tea, some secret stuff up in that. And then out of my sweets, I'm going to say my caramel apple cheesecake nachos. So it is green apples and this caramel apple cheesecake. And you like basically take the apple like a chip.
Oh, okay.
And it's so good.
Food-wise, fried seafood has been the theme for like a few months. I got the king crabs.
Yeah, they needed, so they proceeded to put their hand out. But where was you when I was trying to plan out a life for good?